Alright, we're back in DayZ. Still a very hostile spot. It's kind of a scary location, to be honest. I waited a bit so that the character was healed up. Nobody wants to watch me bleed for however long. So, yeah, I also picked up another mag that was on the ground there. I don't know if you saw it last time. Probably somebody was screaming at me to grab it. I thought we'd do something a little bit cool, because I know this is something that gets brought up a lot. Hopefully I can, I don't know if I have enough space for it. Cool, so we got a water bottle. And then we've got duct tape. And you can make an improvised silencer. So I know this is one somebody's been asking me to do for a long time. I didn't want to waste the water bottles, but there we go. So that's improvised suppressor that you can see right there. Pretty cool, right? Good way to make one if you can't find it. Add a little bit of a deadly silent option to yourself, and then you press X, and yeah, you equipped it. Did it equip to the I guess I wanted a silent but deadly UMP there. Okay. Anyways, I thought that was kind of cool. You know, just a quick little thing that I could show right off the bat, so it doesn't take too long to make. Very common ingredients too. Like I know there's not like a lot to do with duct tape, so the only thing that's you sacrifice is the water bottle. But instead of having a water, I really suggest using the pot to hold your water. It's the best kind of option for doing so. There's like an AKM that I really want. Let me see if I can make this happen. I'm always scared of server disconnects and I lose my stuff kind of put together. I know this is like a lot of heavy inventorying that I'm working on right now. Do I need the scope? There we go. It all kind of worked out, but I want to switch the guns. I've got too many guns. That's simply the problem. Too many weapons, too many things. I don't like the compass, so maybe that'll work. Maybe I should drop the Mosin. I mean, I'm not using it. You can tell my character's sweating because, you know, their water's going down. There we go. We'll equip that scope. And well, actually, let's take a look at the AK. So again, guys, if you're, you know, newer and you didn't see any of the videos where I did stuff, you know, you aim in with the LT. You aim in further on the sight with the RB. Okay, so we'll do that from the start. So aim in LT, RB down the iron sight, hold LB, well, tap LB to go down into the actual scope, and then hold LB to go back into the iron sight if you need something a little bit more iron sight-ish. Right? You're killing me, game. You're killing me. There we go. I don't know why it's giving me such difficulty. Oh, duct tape, I could never forget you. Except for Axe, that hatchet. It's been everywhere with me. I think we need to have a moment for Hatchy. Hatchy Slatchy. Kind of a play on Ashy Slashy if you've seen Ash vs. Evil Dead, but is that gunfire? Ah, crap, I think I still fucking here. I just want to get out of the zone. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get out of here. Is there a simple way out? There never is. Now I'm kind of like worried about going back to the airstrip. Could be super deadly. Should I recheck the buildings? Yeah, they probably haven't respawned yet. Could be food though. Well, I do have tactical bacon. I don't know, I want to wrap it up with this area. I feel like we spent too much time here. It's a great little spot for loot though, but also one that's super dangerous because it attracts so many people. I guess we're gonna try the proximity and see if anybody's nearby. Hello! Hello, hello, hello! Is anybody out there? Now that does mean that there's nobody out here, or there's not anybody out there. But, yeah, so basically, the locations I kind of showed off are really good. Like, the barn here, I've actually found some really good clothing, like a few times, like backpacks, good pants and stuff. The building I'm in, those buildings are always good for loot. Seriously. You know, they always put out. And then the smaller buildings in here, they've got a lot of good stuff too. Definitely suggest, you know, checking them out. I just want to give you a good look at it from like a safe spot. Obviously, if you want to go in the towers and like kind of sniping people, it's a good spot for that. Oh, cool. Mushrooms. So another kind of thing I want to go over are the mushrooms. So there's like field mushrooms. I think you might have saw me eating one earlier if you watched one of the earlier videos. They spawn kind of near the hay bale kind of things, and you know, along little creeks like this. So it's something to keep your eyes out for. You know, keep your eyes open for, because they're good little bits of food. I mean, they're not gonna like fill your stomach, but they're gonna give you a wee bit of a boost. So we're gonna go up here. And actually get a pretty good line of sight on this. Let's keep going. Very worried about getting sniped in the middle of an open field. Like, I'm a little bit shaken by being shot at earlier, like twice. I think it was, you know, I'm pretty sure it was the same goddamn person too. It's a little bit scary. But I think they're gone now. I outweighted them or something. Heart attack with a Xbox message popping up. Jeez. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Do a little bit of different things in this one. Show off some new little quick guides there as far as making the sweet suppressor. And you know, the little mushrooms. I guess we'll shoot it to kind of show you how it sounds. Neat, eh? A little bit quieter. Gives you a little bit more of a advantage to take your time so you're not as noticeable. And it's just like a quick little thing to do. It takes 2 seconds. Very, very common items. But do you want to give up your... Fuck, I should have filled my water bottle up. Man. Oh. I did not even think about that. I'm just all over the place today, you know, just like thinking about things because of the phone. Yeah, we're still in the same time slot. It's like all three of these are filmed back to back to back. It's like making a big motion picture. But anyways, yeah, I'm still a little bit, I guess, flustered over setting up my iPhone. It's the simplest things in life that frustrate the hell out of me. Now we're gonna keep going along here. See what we're gonna come across in this big town. So I know what the town we're going at. We're going to this Vybor, I believe it's called in this one. And it should be a neat little town to check out. It's not really too medical base. It's not too military based, but there is a medical center that we're gonna go and take a look at. Should hopefully be pretty cool to see. I think so. And I guess it's more a little bit north than this. But we're doing quite well. I gotta say, Vanessa she's kicking it. She's got the guns. She's got the guts. She's got that determined looking face that I've mentioned was like a bit of a resting bitch face, but you know, all to their own as far as their style goes. That's just what she ended up with in the apocalypse. Maybe there's a backstory where it was like this smug situation, and that's just what happened. You know, sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. Oh, look what we got over there. in the very blurry scope. It's like a big little section. And anyways, we'll check it out too. And yeah, you know, it's kind of a dangerous area. Gotta stay vigilant and maybe not walk in the middle of the open field. It's kind of a smart thing to do, you know, not to walk in the middle of the field like I am. Definitely take the bush sides and crouch along them. See, if this was a good example is when I play PUBG. I'm really good at kind of moving through bushes and being sneaky and, you know, taking the right pathing, as to say, in order to get places where it's a little bit more tactical. I feel like I'm almost lazy in this one in how I treat situations. Whatever. That's what we do to survive. I don't know. I think this is like my heart's still going from like the other two things. It's stressful. It's definitely stressful. A hiking jacket. And now I'm kind of like worried about losing it all, you know? It was close the last couple of times. I could have died at any point. You know, Vanessa would have been over. Beep boop. Beep boop. I otherwise known as Vybor. It looks like I'm kind of weighted down. I don't got a lot of sprint to me, if any. I'm more of a mobile tank at this point. Gotta be very careful and scan with the apples. I don't know if I'm just not like really zoomed in or caring enough. Like, some people will be like, "Oh, you missed the apples," and I'll be like, "Oh, damn it, not again." People get so mad about the apples in this. It's like they're apples, guys. They're gonna feed me for like 3 seconds. But I guess when I'm starving to death, that's you know, a few seconds of health I didn't have before. What's up, bitches? That is one cool looking statue. You know what I forgot to do was take screenshots everywhere. Some terrible slacks. Nice little grocery store. You know, every town here seems to look the same. I'm just gonna take a nice screenshot of that. Yeah, I don't know if like YouTube doesn't really let you have very good like thumbnail quality. Oh, there's a police station. Shit. So it's kind of like, you know, like I make them HD, but then they get compressed a lot. So sometimes when I'm just using lower things like screenshots from the actual clips in motion, it's usually fine. Whoa. Alright, so obviously you should be kind of familiar with this type of building. We go through them all the time. Not at all big deal. Like, actually, I think I got sniped off the roof on one of these once. I don't really find that there's good loot in them. You know, I've never really seen any good loot in them. The police station, however. Sometimes there's some nice stuff in here. I'm gonna take a look. Doesn't look looted. Nah, I don't need that. But you know, we'll see. Wow, really getting some performance hiccups here. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's the heavy load going on at the airstrip. I'm glad we kind of got sidetracked, though. It adds a little bit more to it as far as the adventure goes. And I'm glad I got to check out that military base, even though it wasn't quite the one that I was aiming to go to. So, that aside, we're going to be going to some neat military bases in the near future, assuming I survive the airstrip. Fine. Just got to be careful. Not die. Come on, get by there. I feel like there's people nearby or something to be dragging down the performance like it is. You know. Because usually it doesn't. You don't have the problems. So that's where we're headed now. That building over there, the blue one. And then we're going to head north. well, northeast to the airstrip. We're gonna go up the left-hand side, the side that I always say to ignore because it's useless. So that should be fun. Something a little bit different, two-way. Mix her up a bit. I don't find the gas stations ever have anything good. Sometimes the little tiny area has like some food. It's a relatively calm experience right now. It makes me a little bit uncomfortable. I'm gonna have to be more careful at the military base. I don't have a lot of space for quick movement. You know. Quick look in here. Take the water bottle to replace the other one. I should have went to a creek, or I should have went to the creek. Hi, scarecrow thing, and filled up the water. It was a big mistake that I didn't, but there's other things nearby. And I do hear that chicken. I don't really need chicken right now. Although it would be funny to snipe the chicken with my, silenced weapon. The chicken would never hear it coming. Ha ha ha. Alright, we're gonna drop the rags. We're gonna go for the bandages. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me, though. Dirty thing. I think we've gotten all like the good loot we really get out of here, but what the fuckity fuck is this? What the what? Why didn't she? Whatever. It's not weird at all. He's kind of like, okay, sorry, miss, sorry for bothering you, and then let her go. Should we check out the whole town, though? I don't know, I feel like while we're here, people kind of get angry that I don't take a look at the whole place. So, we'll take a look at, like, the factory section over there. And then we'll be on our way to the little farm section up to the left. Yeah, it's kind of it's a quaint little town. Must be interesting living in a small town. Couldn't imagine it though, you know? Couldn't imagine this kind of situation. Be weird. You know, everybody would know everybody. Word gets around fast about things. It'd be unsettling. That's the word. I use that a lot, but it would be legitimately unsettling. I think once we check out this area, we'll call her for now. But I do want to showcase this section off, so we've got the whole town covered. Shouldn't be anything else too interesting in here that I missed. Or that I would have missed. And I am planning a sort of... Really? My water's going down that much? Jeez. I feel kind of safe to drop my gun here. I am working on a map video. I'm just trying to think of, like, you know, the best way to sort of present that. Like, what I'm going to show in it. Like, it might not even have any gameplay footage. I don't know. I really got to think about it. Because I want to do it right the first time. That's where the beans are. They're in the cooking pot. No wonder. Wonder if my shirt got damaged. Not my shirt, but my nice wool coat. It's worn. Not wrecked, but it's worn. Yes, I think I might like make it and just kind of go over the spawn points. Ooh, a new board. Vodka. In Soviet Russia, we drink lots of the vodka. We wear Adidas tracksuits and hunt the bears. Right? Not bad, eh? Not bad at all. But yeah, like I think I want to go over spawn points in it, and you know, kind of like the main cities and different routes in that. So it might very well be like, I think I need that. I do legitimately think I need that for one of these things. Yeah. Because I don't think that one has a clip. I forgot I had these little tiny mushrooms. What's the best way to do this? Take the moss back in the hand. It's all about like inventory management, holding the right things at the right time. Got the gun. See, guys, look, I'm gearing up. I got stuff. I got shrooms. I got an anti-stab vest. I mean, I already can't run, so might as well not be stabbable. Weapon clean kit. Should we repair the weapon while we're here too? I guess we'll show off weapon repairing. So you got something to repair your weapon with, then you put her down when she's damaged. You see in the bottom left corner how it's yellow, and you use the repair kit, and you're good to go. See, now it's all in the green. We're looking good. You know, never looked better. It's just worn now. It's not all damaged and decrepit. How's everything else looking? Everything else looking good? Pristine Mosin. Whew. Beautiful. Take those two. Yeah, I think I'm really coming together with items here. So we've got a bit of a warehouse. I don't find that the warehouse sections really have any good loot. It's the little buildings, kind of like that one and stuff, that have the good items in them. You just get like these really weird drunk workers that are always trying to harass you and stuff. You're just trying to look at their huge empty warehouses. Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't really believe these are good places to visit or check out. I tend to stay away from them because I also notice people are near them. And we are running way over time on this one, so we're going to sit in a nice place in here where there's nothing going on and call it, because that was exciting.